Hello Tube Dwellers and welcome. I'm the Arcadean and today we are looking at a balance NATURIA deck. I love these little guys, they are so adorable. So hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. Also, I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird, you hear any sniffing or sneezing or coughing. I do have a cold. Hopefully that won't prove too distracting. Let's find out. On to the deck. First things first, you'll notice that we're running balance as opposed to the more common beatdown. There's two reasons for this. One, I found that I was bricking an awful lot with beatdown, pulling a lot of cards that I just couldn't possibly get out of my hand. And number two, most people just don't honestly expect it. If they see Kaiba, then these days most of them will think NATURIA. This way you can take them a little bit by surprise. I'm running Ishizu with the balance, just for fun. So, up at the top you'll see that we have Sphere Kurobo. This is because I don't have any enemy controllers. If you do have an enemy controller, you can switch out Sphere Kurobo for another NATURIA creature, perhaps a dragonfly or another strawberry or something like that, and then you can switch out one of these Super Rush Headlongs for an Econ. Next up we have the two NATURIA strawberries. They're just absolutely fantastic. Put them out onto the field, and if your opponent summons a level 4 or higher, these little guys get bounced up to 2000. Basically means they're untouchable on their first turn. Very good opening. Maron is here to help us get some NATURIA creatures back into our deck, and also to help us summon the NATURIA Hydrangea if we happen to get that lucky pull. We also, of course, have the two NATURIA Stag Beetles, highest attack value NATURIA creature in the deck. I have two of these along with two NATURIA Hydrangeas because, again, running balance, you do need to make sure that you don't go over this number of creatures. The way that the deck is structured is that, as you can see, we have 10 creatures, and then we have 5 spells and 5 traps. This ensures that at the beginning of the game, we always have 2 creatures, 1 spell, and 1 trap in our opening hand. So yes, you don't want to double up, you don't want to have too many rather NATURIA Stag Beetles or Hydrangeas, because then you increase your risk of bricking. And of course, NATURIA Pumpkin, absolutely fantastic card. If you bring this guy out onto the field, then you can bring out the Stag Beetle and NATURIA Hydrangea. If you happen to have them both in your hands, it's absolutely fantastic. We have Soul Exchange here. This is for helping us take out any super large creatures our opponent may summon. Helps us to bring out the NATURIA Stag Beetle and the Hydrangea if we can't bring them out through other creature effects. And as I say, shuts down any super large creatures our opponents may bring. I'm running 3 Super Rush Headlongs. This is just an absolutely fantastic card, especially when paired with NATURIA, who have pretty low attack values. I mean, 1200, 1600, 1400. We don't have any super large creatures, so the Super Rush Headlong allows us to be both offensive and defensive and keep our guys out onto the field and get rid of their big ones. We also have Barkion's Bark. This is predominantly for stopping Windstorm of Itakwa and Mirror Wall, but it can be very, very useful to shut down any decks that rely on traps as well. Next up we have our own Mirror Wall, again with our NATURIA creatures being quite low attack value. The Mirror Wall can help them to survive and even kill much larger creatures. Same sort of thing with the Adhesion Trap Hole. If your opponent brings out a big guy, flip over the Adhesion Trap Hole and suddenly it's down below strawberry range half the time. Windstorm of Itakwa, most creatures have much worse defense than they do offense, which helps out with our low attack value NATURIAs. And Exterio's Fang. This is absolutely fantastic. If you control a face-up NATURIA monster and have at least 1 card in your hand, you can negate the activation of any spell or trap card and destroy it, then send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. It's absolutely fantastic. Negates and destroys, which means that we don't need to worry too much about our opponent doing anything weird with their spell or trap zone, and you can also shut down combos that way very nicely. So, in terms of substitutions, obviously, as I said, you can substitute the Sphere Kurobo for another NATURIA creature rather, and the Super Rush Headlong can be replaced with an Econ as well. But if you are running balance, do make sure that you do not have more than 10 creatures, more than 5 spells, and more than 5 traps. You really do need to keep that number the same to make sure that it all works out. Okay, so that's the deck, but how does it run, I hear you asking? Well, let's find out. The first replay of the day is My Valentine, and you know what that means? It means Harpy Hunting Ground, which this deck doesn't worry too much about because it doesn't have any continuous traps or spells other than Mirror Wall anyway, so we're not too worried about it. Okay, so there comes the Harpy's Hunting Ground, and there's our balance. And as you can see, we start out with a fairly good hand. The Itaqua and the Super Rush Headlong are very nice, and being able to play the Strawberry right at the beginning is great, especially since it means that we're pretty much guaranteed to have our Strawberry survive whatever she brings out, which means that even if we don't get our little pumpkin, we can still tribute summon our Stag Beetle. So the Strawberry activates, but it doesn't make any difference. And as you can see, Mai is running a relinquished Harpy Hunting Ground variant, which is annoying, but it's not too problematic. So we pull an Exterior's Fang, which is perfect when going up against a relinquished. We'll keep that in our back row just for whenever she tries to use a ritual spell. She brings out a Mirror Wall. We want to keep that Strawberry alive so that we can bring out our Stag Beetle, so we activate Super Rush Headlong, and that kills the Senju of the Thousand Hands. Mirror Wall goes away. She doesn't want to take that 2000 HP damage when she has nothing to defend herself with. And out comes our Naturia Stag Beetle. It gets the direct attack, and she uses a Sphere Kurobo, which of course activates the Stag Beetle's effect, allowing us to bring the Naturia Strawberry right back out onto the field again, which is absolutely fantastic for us. So that is, 3,800 damage on the field. The enemy controller comes out, we're not too worried about that. We have an Itaqua in the back to protect both of these creatures, and we have a Hydrangea as well. So we contribute some of the Hydrangea on top of the Naturia Strawberry, which will allow us to deal fatal damage provided we can get through her spell and trap walls. Now she has an Itaqua, hoping that that'll hold us off long enough that she can bring out the relinquished, but we activate our counter trap, not too worried about her other card. And down goes the Windstorm. We get the 2200 off and the 1900, and that is game. So well played to our opponent, but bye-bye to the hunting grounds.
お見せしましょう。あなたは私との戦いで敗北を迎える。その定めから逃れることはできません。
お前にデュエルを申し込むよ。デュエル、俺のターン。モンスターをセット。ターンエンド。
私のターン、ドロー。手札から魔法カードを発動します。このカード、モンスターをアドバンス召喚。フィールドにリバースカードをセット。フィールドにリバースカードを出します。私はターンエンドです。
俺のターン、ドロー。魔法カード、棺の虫笛。お前のデッキの昆虫族を暴走させるぜ。手札から装備魔法発動。モンスターを伏せるぜ。ターンエンド。
私のターン、ドロー。このカード、モンスターをアドバンス召喚。バトル、さあモンスターで攻撃。私はターンエンドです。
行くぜ。俺のターン、ドロー。手札から装備魔法発動。ターンエンド。
私のターン、ドロー。お見せしましょう。モンスターを召喚。私のバトルフェイス参ります。モンスターでダイレクトアタック。私はターンエンドです。
行くぜ。俺のターン、ドロー。装備魔法発動。
まだ
タ カードを伏せるぜ。ターンエンド。
私のターンドローバトルいきます。モンスターでダイレクトアタック。
バカめ、リバースカードだ。速攻魔法発動。
私はターンエンドです。
俺のターンドロー装備魔法発動。こいつだ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。
お見せしましょう。モンスター効果を発動します。
バトルヒュッヒュッヒュッ。モンスターで攻撃だ。
光はすでに閉ざされている。リバースカードオープン。速攻魔法発動。
ターンエンド。
私のターンドロー。フィールドにリバースカードをセット。バトル参ります。モンスターでダイレクトアタック。
わあ、こんなこと。
ターンエンド。
俺のターン。くっそー。ドロー装備魔法発動。モンスターをセット。ターンエンド。
私のターンドロー。私はモンスターを召喚。リバースカード速攻魔法発動。私のバトルフェイズ参ります。モンスターで攻撃。ダイレクトアタック。
悔しい。
私たちの未来は失われてはいなかった。さあお見せしましょう。私が立ち向かうのは一点の光さえ失われた絶望という名の未来。
デュエリストレベルをマックスに上げて戦ってやるぜ。デュエルだ。俺のターン。カードをセット。よっしゃ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。モンスター効果発動。行くぜ。モンスターを特殊召喚。ターンエンド。
私のターンドロー。私はターンエンドです。
全力で戦うぜ。俺のターンドローバトル。よし。モンスターでダイレクトアタックだ。
光はすでに閉ざされている。モンスター効果を発動します。
ターンエンド。
私のターンドロー。このカードモンスターを召喚。フィールドにリバースカードをセット。フィールドにリバースカードをセット。私はターンエンドです。
行くぜ。俺のターンドロー。行くぜ。モンスターを攻撃表示で召喚。分かった。
モンスター効果を発動します。
バトル行くぜ。モンスターで攻撃するぜ。じゃいい。これくらい。モンスター効果発動。ターンエンド。
私のターンドロー。私のカードはモンスターを召喚。モンスター効果を発動します。私はモンスターを特殊召喚。リバースカード速攻魔法発動。私のバトルフェイズ。さあモンスターで攻撃です。参ります。モンスターでダイレクトアタック。
よし。リバースカードオープン。永続トラップ発動。
リバースカードカウンタートラップ発動。
ゲゲ。 じゃね
ゲームが終わる。ダイレクトアタック。
え。うわーくそ、俺の負けだ。
私の勝ちです。
And that was the Balance Naturia deck. As you can see, very focused, but it can deal with a surprising variety of threats. So, give it a try for yourselves. Let me know how you get on, any changes, substitutions, additions that you guys might add, and above all, have fun. Although really, how could you not? You're basically beating people to death with a fruit salad covered in insects. It doesn't get any better than that. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to pumpkin smash those like and subscribe buttons and ring that botanical bell down below if you want notification of when these videos go up. And I will see you guys in the next episode.